Hey, what's good? What's good? Hey, I just did my intro. I'm doing my intro. Now I just did it. So, hey, welcome to my show. Welcome to my show. Man, I'm doing solo, dolo. We just rocking out, man. We're gonna have us a good time tonight. I ain't got my special guest, um, Miss Ja, and she then went to sleep on me, and I'm starting the show late. I supposed to start it at 8 o'clock, man. And here it is. What time is it? 10:47, and I'm just now getting started. So horrible. But I'm doing so. Reason I started late, I've been starting late and everything here is because I'm doing this a lot right now by myself. So hey, look, but we're gonna make it happen, man. It is what it is. I'm gonna do what I do. So hey, let's get it started, man. So welcome to the show, Mailman. Let's talk about it. And we're gonna talk about it, man. Y'all wanna know? We're gonna talk about a lot of people ask me a lot of questions. So I brought in a lot of questions. So today's topic is um how I got started in business. That's what a lot of people ask me. How did I get started in business? I've been doing business now. I've been running my own companies now 21 plus years. A good 21 plus years I've been running my companies now. Um, and I got good at it over the years. I got real good at it over the years. So I got a lot of questions in here that people have asked and sent me. So we're gonna go through this, go through these questions, and just go through them. And if y'all got more questions in the comment, leave them. Put something in the comment. Let me know. Ask me another question, and maybe it's something I don't see in here. So I'm gonna introduce y'all to me and who Mailman is, and we're gonna have us a good time. So watch. Um, hit that like, subscribe, to ring that bell, leave a comment, all of the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? All the good stuff, And the better stuff is that cash up or that donation, go to I am Mailman or go down into the bottom of the link and hit that too. That's always great. Um, I love it. I love it. I love it. I had to keep unlocking my doggone phone. I don't know why this thing locks so fast. This thing is crazy. But before we get started, my thing is this. I want to ask you, what did you do great today? What did you accomplish? Who did you cut off from your life or add to your life? So basically, what did you do to better yourself or make yourself better or see yourself to grow? What did you do? That's my question. That we starting this out, man. We want to have, even if we get into some buffoonery in these videos, we always want to start it off with some dope because the whole purpose of dealing with me is to make sure that hey, y'all learn something, even if it's fun games and whatever you want. I want you to learn something. So, what did you do? What did you accomplish? Did you start a business today? Did you learn how to get your EIN number for your business? Did you cut off an old girl, a girlfriend that's been getting on your damn nerves, a boyfriend that's been getting on your damn nerve? Did you clean out your car today because it's been dirty for the last umpteen weeks? Did you goddamn wash your ass because you ain't took a bath? You got them walking around here feeling like got them a bag of funyuns. You stink. You stink. That's it. But you washed your ass though, so you accomplished something. You did it. You did that. You made it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking with you though. But hopefully y'all did wash your ass. But hopefully you do that every day. Hopefully that's not considered accomplishment. But I want to just hear y'all accomplishments. So leave them down in the comments. Let us know what you did. Just tell me, you know what I'm saying? And if it's personal, great, that's cool. And if it's something that you can share and help somebody else as they read through the comments, that's dope. Um, and if it's business, shit, leave a link in there. Let's learn something. Maybe you might teach me something that I don't know about business. So leave a link, man. But for me to answer my own question, man, I always try to do something great every day. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I got them. I don't. It's nothing. What day did I don't push I push myself every day. So let me see. What did I accomplish today? I guess you can say on a personal note, my son went to college, so I had to personally get used to him not being at home it feel awkward, but hey, he went off to college. I miss my little man, but hey, he's not a little man no more. He's grown. He's grown. He's a young man now. So that was like a personal growth that I had to accomplish. And then a business growth was, man, I had to say, fuck it. Since I'm new to this podcast thing, and I was trying to be just perfect and come out and be great with this podcast. And and just I was trying to be great and sometimes I overthink shit. And I just came in today and just said, fuck it. I'm just gonna do me. I'm just gonna do it. I work out the mess ups as I go. I fix it. I'm new to it. Shit, fuck it. It ain't like I've been doing this for umpteen years, 30, 40 years, 10, 12 years, 6, 7 years. I ain't been doing it that. I just started. I just started this month. In August 2022 is when I officially kicked off. So I'm not gonna sit here and put pressure on myself. So I said, man, you know what? I had to get in my fucking mode. When I get in that fucking mode, it's like, fuck it, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. And it's turned up. So that's what I did today. That was my accomplishment. Fuck it, got on there and said, I'm gonna do what I do and enjoy it. So we're gonna have fun. So let's jump into this show. As always, everything that you need is on iammailman.com. Um, I always want to tell y'all go check out Now You See Me. You see the banner behind me, the Now You See Me clothing line. See if check it out. See what you see. If you like something on there, copy something on there. If you got an idea, something that you want me to create, send that over to me too. We create some shit and see if it's popular. So let's do some work together, do some business together. So definitely check that out. I'm getting ready to launch my streaming service. That's something like Netflix, but it's gonna be better. It's more for independent film creators. So it's called DigiFilms. So we'll be getting ready to release DigiFilms this year. Sometime this year, might be about the fourth quarter this year when I get ready to release DigiFilms. But we're working on it right now. So we got the process getting started with a web developer. Gonna start doing all the coding and everything, so we can get that going. And what DigiFilms is going to be a platform for, you as a creator to be able to have a streaming platform to upload your movies and be seen and generate income instantly off your movies. And then you as fans or movie lovers or supporters, if you want to support your movies or see something independent that's creative, it ain't, we just want something that's independent, that's dope and unique. You want to come over to DigiFilms because you can watch it and you can support somebody at a reasonable price to watch their movies, and find some things that movie theaters might turn down sometimes. They don't want or Netflix or Hulu or they don't want to take it out, but that doesn't mean that they don't want to take it on. But that doesn't mean that it's not a good project. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't meet their standards. So we're just gonna put it in help creators be able to get their work out. So let's go ahead and jump into today's topic. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what's the first question of the day. Let's see what we're gonna jump into here. All right. All right. So we got here. Well, first, let me do this. It says I got to do. These are all my personal opinions, and this is what I have done. Not saying you have to do it, and not saying that this way is the way for you. It's just the way that I did it. It worked for me. So I'm just sharing my opinions and what I have done and went through to get to where I'm at today. So it says, who are you? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who are you? I don't know. Let's see. Who am I? I am Mailman, Reginald Mailman Jenkins. That's me. That's me. Um Originally from Mississippi. And moved from Mississippi to Georgia. I moved up here to Georgia to get into the music industry. my big cousin had told me like, "Hey, look, man, you serious about music? Atlanta's popping. Come up to Atlanta, and this is where you wanna jump in and really got down get into this music thing for real, for real." So I was like, "Shit." When I turned 18, it was say less. Let's do it. Let's do it. And turned 18 in January, and then I was in Georgia in March of that year. So hey, hey, I got it popping, and a lot of things transpired moving here, especially after the just being here for only 1 year. A little bit over a year. A lot of things happened and changed my life. So changed my life. Oh man, it was at the moment when it changed my life. It was like whoa, it was shell shock. Like I can't believe this, but in the long run, it ended up shaping me and forming me into the man that I am today. So it's like one of them bitter moments. You know what I'm saying? It's a bittersweet moment to where it's like, I can't believe that shit happened. But damn, look at what all came out of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it was a bad negative situation that people that a lie, somebody lie tried to hurt me, but hey, you know what I'm saying? We manifested it to become something great. So mailman is just your average working guy. I work, put in a little more, and I take a little more gamble chances than most people. But other than that, average everyday guy. Love to work. Just get comfortable because we're gonna be here for a minute. Oh man. All right, so just your average everyday guy. Um, nothing too major. Now they say where am I from? I'm next. I just answered it, I guess, in the first of who am I? I just answered that with that one, but from Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? That's birthplace, that's birthplace. All right, my next question, and these questions are not in no particular order or anything. I'm just going through as I got them. So no particular order. How did your business survive or grow during the pandemic? That's a good question. So I own a couple of business. I own more than a couple of business. I own a good amount of businesses. But I'll say my profitable business, like my landscaping, my tree company, um, my junk removal, my pressure washing company. All of them companies thrived, even when I didn't know what they was gonna go on with it. I was like, oh shit, my employees, I gotta worry about them. And I didn't know if it was gonna shut down, but thank God I was already running my business where, we was out, everybody was out, the payroll was set up right, and everything was done right, taxes and stuff was out properly at that time for everything to be done, taken care of, and my employees was able to get all the full benefits of the government, and stuff, and then we were still working too. So, it really kind of worked itself out, you know what I'm saying? Everything was covered, everything was done in a legit way. So, that's the thing. That's one of the good thing about if you run a business, be legit and always make sure that you put your employees in a position to where they can still take care of their families as well. So um we grew with the landscape, that part of the business, all them business they was booming. And because you gotta think, and with my remodeling company and things like that, everybody was at home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was home. So you got people that's home and they're able to really see these things. And so they're like, oh man, I gotta get this done, that done, you know what I'm saying? And so it was like, hey, we got the time. On top of that, we're still making money because now that's when things like this, like the podcasts and Zoom meetings and everything started to take off. So people still making money. And now on top of them, they're saving more money now because they're not buying fast food. They're not spending gas money. They're not doing going out to the bars. They're not doing no shopping like that major until the people got until they got into the online shopping. So they're saving money, and then plus you got some people, a lot of people that already had saved money. They just didn't have time. So now they don't have to do the soccer games with the kids. That just a lot of things that they didn't have to do. So that money was just sitting. So it was like, oh, I've been wanting to do this. I'm gonna pay somebody to do it. And they paid us to do it. And we stayed working. So that's how we survived on that end. Now my apparel company, I kicked that off in 2017, but I really didn't put a lot of time into it until 2021. And that's kind of when I started really putting the time into it. Last year, 2021, after I came back from my trip from Vegas, which I had a blast in fucking Vegas. Vegas, one day we'll have to talk about that story, isn't it? It was just fun as fuck. It was fun, but that opened my eyes up. Going to Vegas and seeing how Vegas was and realizing like, hey, we need to get this online business popping. Came back from the trip, brain started turning. I got everything rolling, and within, like I said, I officially had started the company in 2017, but I didn't really. The young lady that was supposed to help me ended up walking out on me. That's trust me, I done went through some struggles. They didn't realize I'm so strict with business when it comes down to the business. Like, hey, we gotta handle this shit. And she was like, well, shit, if I gotta work this hard, I might as well do my own thing. And it's like, shit, you ain't really working hard. I'm giving you a task and you gotta be great at that task. I'm not putting everything on your back, but hey, some people don't realize it. So hey, it is what it is. 2017, we kicked it off. When she walked out, I kind of had so much going on. I wasn't able to put the time into that. It was such a new business that wasn't making no money, and I had already invested a lot of money into it, so it kind of got pushed to the back burner. But then when 2021 came around, that's when I jumped onto it real heavy and started finding my vendors and getting the websites built and learning more about just the market, how to market online. Now, one thing that I did say I messed up on with the pandemic was I had just opened up my recording studio November 1st, 2019. And we was just getting that kicked off. I already had a plan and everything set up for that. And so we had kicked off a thing called Studio Talk that we was doing. And it was doing good. We was having fun. It was real fun. It was real dope. And we had that going. We was having great conversations. It was real fun. And then the pandemic hit. Coming into goddamn, I think February, I had my host was people and everything. You had people around us that was getting sick, but we didn't really know what it was in February. So then when March came, March just fucked up the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? March fucked up the whole damn thing. Hold on, y'all. All right. Get this shit right. So March fucked up the whole thing, and damn hat about to piss me off. Hold on, y'all. All right, let's see. There we go. So is that better? I don't know. Well, there goes. You see Mississippi, baby. So March fucked up the whole thing, and maybe I need to just take this out. So, March fucked up the whole thing, and I don't know. Wow, my head shining, got the balls, shiny ball heated, but it is what it is. March fucked up the whole thing, and so now we coming into the business season, and I just got them. I wasn't used to online. All my business that I work that I do has been physical work. I have always hands on with it, with everything. So when that kicked in, I really didn't know. So I kind of shut everything down. I shut the studio down. I shut stop Studio Talk. Shut everything down that I was doing with the digital side in 2020. I didn't know what was going. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know none of that, and I was trying to cut back on spending because I didn't know how the landscaping or anything was going to go. So, we cut everything down and got down. Shit, I just shut the whole thing down, man, and we went into it. And then I should have, but I made a mistake on that. I messed up on that. What I should have did, I should have kept on going. I should have kept the the online stuff going because shit, now people at home. What, why did I stop online stuff when now more people at home? But when you don't have the experience or the knowledge on how to do that, you make a judgment call, which I made a judgment call. And when I made my judgment call, I went on and shut it down because I didn't really have no, like I said, I didn't have experience. But then as the year went on, when 2021 came in, and I started seeing people come on, I started seeing people like, man, my business took off. They started their business like April of 2020 and got them by I guess the holiday season of 2020. They were like, man, we making money, and we took our stimulus check and we did this. And I'm like, damn, I done shit my online shit down, and these people online shit took off. So you live, you learn. It is. So that's kind of how I survived doing through the pandemic. I just had other businesses that was already generating income. And they really did great. And we just kept on going, kept on growing. So let's see what our next question is. Let's jump into this next question. All right. So we did how did your business so the next question is, did you know you would be the man you are today when you were young? Hmm. Dope question. That's a dope question. Yeah. Yeah, that's honestly I did. I did know I was gonna be the man that I am today. That's something. But here's the catch to it. I knew I was gonna be the man that I am today, but I didn't know how I was gonna be that man. That's the part that I didn't know. I didn't know that the road that I was gonna have to take and and shit, the headaches and the stress and everything that I was gonna have to deal with to become the man. That's the part I didn't know. But if you ask anybody, if you go back, anybody in my family and ask shit from a little kid, they're gonna tell you shit. Reggie, I always knew he was gonna goddamn be rich. That was something that was just already that was in my blood. Anybody that know me gonna tell you, man, shit. That was him. As a kid, you talking a kid. Man, I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna have me a house big as the mall and I'm gonna goddamn be doing this and I'm gonna buy this. And I remember times when they had a little magazine that was came out and showed all the houses that was in there. And I tell the teachers and stuff at school, we get in this house. My mama gonna buy this house, not really understanding how finances. I didn't put a whole damn house on my mama and don't even understand finances. I just see a house, I like it, fuck it. That's just what I want. You know what I'm saying? I want to live here. Not realizing single mother working a job trying to raise her son. That wasn't as simple as I would have liked for it to be. But all I knew is that I was gonna do whatever. I was gonna be rich. Didn't know how I was gonna get there. Besides, I knew music was what I love, and that's what I was gonna put my time into. And I started getting good at music. You know what I'm saying? And putting that time into music to grow music. And oh shit! By the time I got to Georgia, my life had got down. Like I said, 19 was the year that opened up everything for me. At 19, that's when I opened up everything, and we got full fledged, and it was a swim or drown situation. And I swam like a motherfucker. That's why I'm here today. So yeah, to answer the question, yes, I did know I was gonna be the man that I am today. And thank God I was able to figure it out. When the pressure was on me, I didn't fold. I figured that shit out. That's it. I figured this shit out. It wasn't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. All right, let's see what the next question is. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Okay, next question. What qualifies you to give out business advice? That's a good question. That's a good question. Yeah, what does qualify me to give out some damn business advice? What makes you, how can you tell people some business advice? How we know you know business? You could be a scammer. How we know you ain't a scammer, man? Huh? Huh? You might be a scammer on here trying to scam us. How we know what qualifies you to give out business advice? Tell us. And it better be a good explanation, dude, because we don't want to hear no bullshit that qualifies you to give out business advice, claiming you a businessman. Get out of here. I'm just fucking with y'all, man. But now, I love that. Dope. Now that's a good question. What qualifies me to be a businessman? Shit, I've been doing this shit for damn 21 plus years. If that's not qualification, I don't know what is, and I've been successful at it. I got tax returns, payrolls for the last, I don't know what, 10 plus years, employees, videos on YouTube, to show me actually doing the work, um, thousands of jobs. You can pull me up on the Secretary of State website and see the companies that I own. Um, Better Business Bureau. You can pull us up on Better Business Bureau, A plus rating. You can Google us and see get the Google reviews. Mr. Can't Stop. I mean, on and on. What don't qualify me to give business advice? You know what I'm saying? As many years as I've been doing business, and we ain't just talking like business will take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? Son in college, daughter went to college. Got two more kids that's in high school. This is what bought my mom a car. This is what pays for all 7 of my 8 vehicles. This is what uh, take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? So when you ask me what qualifies me is the things that I had to show for it. I got great at it. I got real good at it and started really understanding how to structure a business. So to answer that question is my skills and my time and well over 1,500 hours. I do this day in, day out. Um, so it's not really too much that I don't know, but I'm always learning. I love to learn. I love to learn. I learn things from watching YouTube videos. I watched the Wall Street Trapper, to learn things about stocks. I still don't know that much shit about stocks anyway, though. I try to learn it. Um, it's another guy that I can't think of his name. He talks about real estate. I'm watching him. I'll be watching him to learn real estate because I'm about to get into real estate next. Properties, commercial and residentials. So that's gonna be the next thing that I'm jump in. But the fundamentals of the business, I already know how to do it. That part is easy. You know what I'm saying? I love to learn from others' mistakes. That's one thing that I learned because I made so many damn mistakes in the beginning of business. I was young though, so I was able to make them mistakes. Um, and I had to bounce from them. But think about it, like now I'm 40, so I've learned so much knowledge. Shit, I'm not trying to waste time on making mistakes. Let me watch our YouTube University. You got YouTube University, and I'm listening. I want to get into real estate. All right, let me learn as much shit as I can learn about real estate from somebody that's been doing this day in, day out, like I do my business, my other businesses day in and day out. So now when I jump into this shit, I already kind of know, okay, I can compare. Oh, they ran into this problem with this. Oh, I ran into a problem similar like that with this business. So I already kind of got firsthand knowledge. So when I come in, I'm already able to take off running like a motherfucker, sprinting in this because I'm business, and then I structure it in a way to where okay, cool, we got it now. We're gonna get this business making money, and then the goal is scaling up. Now one thing that I was bad at though was savings. You got to definitely be structured when you're a business owner. Oh man, you got to structure yourself to save for them slow moments, them slow times. That's probably one of the biggest things. Um, Struggling, man, when you're a business owner because you got your hot season, so the money might be coming so fucking strong. Oh man, the money is coming so strong, so good that you out doing this, you having fun because you're gonna spend the day and before you even spend, your phone probably didn't book 4, 5 more clients. You know what I'm saying? So you making the money back, but then you hit that spot where you gotta learn when you slow down. And not only that, even when you slow down, because you want to definitely save, but sometimes slow, you learn how to market yourself in different places. So you might be slow in Georgia, but in Florida, it might be booming in the months that you slow. So you kind of want to open yourself up to be able to go to different states, or in New York, or whatever you figured out. And I guess let me give you an example of what I'm saying. Um, landscaping. And in Georgia, for landscaping, your season kicks off at the end of February. Because that's when you kick it off with your property cleanups and shit like that. So then going into March, you run it and you doing all the property cleanups, everything coming out of February into March. So around about the end of March, getting ready to go into April. Now you got your routine maintenance season kicking in. So that'll run all the way until fall come back around end of October, beginning of November. So now in November to December, you're gonna have you're gonna have what am I? Let me make sure. From November to December, you're gonna have leaf season, and cleanups, and storms, and all that shit, the weather and stuff like that. So you'll still be making money with that. Now, the slowest months that I didn't seen for me being in business has been always January and February. That's like the slowest fucking months. But this past 2022, January and February was pretty good. So it taught me that you have to continuous market it, and then you also build relationships with realtors and different people. So that way your relationships will keep you going right after the holidays, because it's not the fact that people don't have money, because people get right back to work. You just got to you got to one, market yourself. So that way when people look for you, you're able to be found. And then two, you building relationships with people. Um, you building relationships with people that keep your name, that'll keep the business coming in for you. So in my opinion, them are the things that qualify me to be a business owner. I've been doing this for a long time, a lot of years, and involved invested into it. So then that's what qualifies me. Um, if you disagree, just let me know why you disagree. I don't. I love to hear people's opinion. 'Cause shit, you might teach me something. Talking with people is what taught me more and more information. Even when people didn't want to tell me, that's one thing I got good at, to learn how to read between the lines. So I might ask you something and you don't want to tell me because you feel like I'm competition. And I'm like, shit, it's so much work out here. Why are we even competing? I can't do all this work. But, you know, back then, YouTube wasn't the hottest, and people look at you as competition. They got this little young dude, little 19, 20-year-old dude, 21-year-old dude coming in talking about, you want to do this, you get brushed off, and they don't really want to show you too much. And then you can't go to certain people that probably would. They don't know how to do it. So, or then you try to go with somebody that's doing it. They want you to come up under them and stay up under them so they can keep you down. But, I don't, I was willing to put the work in and learn. So, what I'm saying? I learned how to read between the lines. So I might have a conversation with somebody and we talking and just talking, but in the midst of that conversation, they're gonna say something that's gonna maybe answer a question that I ain't have an answer to from a month ago or 3 weeks ago or yesterday or last night or an hour ago. You never know. And that conversation opens up that missing piece to the puzzle that I needed in order to be able to move to the next step and the next level. So, you know, that's what qualified me to be to give business advice just from my experiences. And doesn't mean necessarily that the way that I'm telling you is the way you got to do it. It's just the way that worked for me and the way that I do it. All right, let's see what our next question is. Okay, somebody they asked me, what type of business do you own? Whew, man, that's a long question, bro. Um, I own several different businesses. Um, I guess if you want to say what I started with, well, first thing that got me in the business was music, my record label. I was inspired by Master P, and Master P just was one of the biggest motivations for me. Like shit, if there's no limit to what he do, you can't stop me from what I'm gonna do. So that was like my inspiration. The music, the record label was the first thing that I really got into that I owned, and I didn't really when I when I jumped into it, I didn't realize it take a lot of money to run a damn record label. Like shit ain't easy. Shit ain't goddamn. I need some money. You gotta have marketing budgets, promo budgets, recording budgets, producer budgets, mixing and mastering, videos, street teams, paying the DJs to get your record done, getting your music on radio. Oh, man, there's a lot of shit that come with it. I didn't realize it. But, I was a kid when I first started, jumped into it. Like the kids nowadays, they got all these streaming platforms and stuff that they can get on. And it's a lot easier for them versus what it was for me in the 90s. It was a whole different ball game. So I didn't realize that. And so when I started that, my next thing was I realized this. I ain't realized this till years later. Um that business, what I do today, the business that one of my most profitable businesses is a business that I was doing as a kid, but didn't realize I was gonna jump into it and turn it into a full-time career and really own the business. But landscaping, cutting grass. It started out as simple as just cutting grass. You realize I was doing it as a kid. My aunt made me do it. Hey, at this time we had Blockbuster that was out. Hey, you want to rent a movie from Blockbuster? You want to get you something? You gonna go work for it. That was her motto. You gonna work for it. You want this? You gonna work for it. Simple plain. You don't want to work for it, then hell, you don't need it. So it was, cut the grass. Goddamn, wash the car, rake the leaves. Now you don't realize subliminally at that time, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you don't realize that you're gaining skills. You're just doing something because you want to, for me, I want to go to Blockbuster and rent me a game. Or I want to go eat here, do something, whatever I wanted to do at that time when I was a kid. That's what I wanted to do. So if this mean I gotta do it, I'm learning how to do it. And I'm learning how to do it properly at a young age. I wasn't great, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I was like, oh man, this guy's A1, he's striping the yard and he's cleaning the car to the T. It wasn't that, but I was good to where it was decent, but not realizing I was goddamn sharpening my skills at such a young age to prepare myself for who I am today. So next thing that I opened was my landscaping company, and we got into doing landscaping. Well, really, landscaping was when I started, but the first thing was trees. I got into trees with my kid's granddad, and he started teaching me how to. He was the first person that really took me under his wing and really threw me into the fire. Like, shit, look, you say you want to learn this, psh, bam, we're gonna learn how to do this, bam. And I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn shit. Hell yeah, teach me. And he taught me, and I got a lot of knowledge and skills from him. Learning how to cut trees down, operate chainsaws. Um, then I got into cutting grass, and oh man, stories I gonna learn about that through this. It's gonna be a woo. I was robbing Peter to pay Paul, just starting the landscaping. Sometimes I ask myself, what made me stick with it? Because I wasn't making a lot of money. I it's gonna come to it. We're gonna stick to this question. We'll get to that. We'll get to it. How we'll figure that out. Then after that, got like so we got three with the record label, the landscaping, the tree company, and then we got into the junk removal, and then we got the pressure washing business. Um, and all these make money, by the way. These are not just something we start. They make money. The reason I'm on this podcast right now, and you got this computer with this mixer and all this stuff that's right here in front of me, is because of these businesses. So these businesses, they make money. They're not just something I started, and they are profitable companies. Now as I got into that, I started taking my money and investing it, spreading myself so fucking thin. I would not suggest you do that. Don't spread yourself as thin as I did. Because I think by now, I think I have 17 companies, and it's hard to run 17, 18 companies, one man. It's very fucking hard, and it requires a lot of fucking money. And when you spread yourself that thin, you got money going to all these companies, it makes it hard to hire more help because your overhead cost is super high, and you got so much weight because even you might have 5 companies that's generating income, and but you got the other 12 companies dependent on them 5. So not only do you have them 12 companies survival dependent on them 5, you also have your normal everyday life that's dependent on those 5 as well. So it really can eat into that. But that's the way I did it. I didn't have no guidance on it. So I just, hey, I'm making money. I want to diversify. They say diversify. I'm gonna throw money over here and I'm gonna throw money here. And then I just started doing it and not realizing like, damn, this shit here goddamn kind of tough. But hey, I did it. It is what it is. We here now. I got them. I'm just telling you my mistakes, my fuck ups. What I should have did was just started one thing at a time, scaled it, let somebody start running it, then move to the next. Cause then I have multiple people running this and that. But I didn't do it that way, so it's all good. Then after that, to not hold your question too much longer, but we got two film companies, two streaming companies, what else? Give me a clothing company, uh, the metaverse, got a metaverse company that I've been watching Walmart and then I watch what Facebook is doing with this metaverse shit. So I kind of just jumped into that. I seen it. I'm figuring that one out as I go. But I'm one of them that I learned. I let the Bitcoin thing slip through my fingers, and this time I'm trying to jump on metaverse as fast as I can. Hopefully I'm ahead of the game on it. So we'll see how that works out. Real estate company, and maybe a few more things that I do too. Got that I got invested into. Now all of them are not making money. The real estate companies not making money. It's costing money. The streaming companies are not making money right now. They're costing money. And I want to be as transparent with y'all as I can. I'm not trying. I don't want to sit y'all putting on like, oh, this dude here is just coming out and he got all this and he's making money. No. All these companies are not making money. All these are investments that hopefully real soon they start turning over profits and then they can pay back. My landscaping, my tree company, my junk company, they could pay them companies back because they are sucking a lot of money out of them. So but these are some of the companies that I have, and I got faith that they're gonna pay off. That's why I invested in them. So I did it. I did it. I believe in myself 110%. So I'm gonna make them pay off. That's the key. It's not like they gonna just pay off because they created. I'm gonna make them pay off. I have to put the work in to make them be financially successful. So we're gonna get it there. We're gonna get it there. So that's probably about 17 businesses I own, and that's just kind of highlighting to tell you to answer your question, what type of businesses do I own? That's where we at right there with that. And I plan on owning more, but this time really what I want to do, I want to invest. I want to invest into other people. And that way I don't have to do the day-to-day operations. You know what I'm saying? It's no point. Invest into somebody else. Provide them with the capital that they need to grow it. They love what they're doing anyway. They just need the capital. Become a partner on it. Y'all work out a percentage deal and you just let it keep on growing. You don't have to worry about the day-to-day. All right. Let's move to the next question. What made me want to run my own business? My own business. Okay. Good question. I always wanted to work for myself. That's one of the biggest things. It's like I said in another question before this. I always wanted to work for myself. That's always been something I dreamed of, working my own self. I just didn't know how. And then that reality kicked in at 19 out of a lot of things that transpired through in 19 and 2001. That was that kind of opened that kind of forced me. Let me put it that way. That forced me to learn to go ahead and fully get into doing the business. I was forced at that point to go ahead and learn the business and get into it because I didn't have no choice of what happened coming from. Well, let me say 2001 was the year of the incident, but in 2002 is when everything came full fledged. So it kind of pushed me into into okay, you better learn. You got to learn it. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn it. You ain't got no choice. So, what made me want to run my own? I just wanted to always work for myself. I don't realize how much work was involved when I was saying it, but thank God that I am built to work, and I don't mind work. I love working. So thank God that I love to work and I don't mind working. I put in 18 hours, 19 hours a day. I work more. I work more working for myself than I have ever did when I worked for somebody at a company. When I worked for somebody at a company. I didn't work as and I did my hours and took my ass home. I worked for Walmart for a year and learned a lot though, man, watching them Sam Walton videos. Oh man, I used to love to watch them Sam Walton videos. Watch how he started with the nickel and dime store and just hearing the stories of JC Penney's and him believing in his dreams when others didn't believe in him. And shit, look at Walmart though. Look at who Walmart is. Walmart don't bullshit, man. Hell, Walmart's still the number one company. Now Amazon is on their ass. Jeff Bezos, Amazon is on their ass. You know what I'm saying? He has built something that grew tremendously in such a fast time, because hell, Amazon was started in 1990 something. Walmart was started in 1990 for Amazon. Well, now it was 1990 something in Amazon, 94, 95, somewhere up in there. Amazon was kicked off, and that was just based off books, and people laughed at Jeff Bezos. Like, they laughed at the man. And you got to look at Walmart was started, I think, in 1964. So if you take when Amazon was started, that's just 64, so 74, 84, 94, what, 30 years? Walmart was 30 years ahead of Amazon when they started, if my math is correct. And then, but to see where they are and starting, if they started, let's say Amazon, we just gonna say hypothetically, Amazon started in 95. Let's say 95. Then looking at from 95 to 2022. And looking at, they got a logistics company. They have warehouses popping up everywhere. They're a company that's evaluated. I think it I'm not positive on these numbers. So I could be wrong, but just I think they gross was like 334 billion is what their gross was, and their valuation is damn near close to $1 trillion or something. But they got a high ass evaluation on the company, but they actual money gross that they gross was like shit 300, 400 million. So they on Walmart ass. They on Walmart ass to be a new company now. And Walmart see that shit. Walmart see that shit. That's why Walmart, they got the Walmart Plus, man. Hell, you even got Walmart about to start their own damn streaming app. Shit. Walmart goddamn don't play now. When they see you competition, like they see goddamn Jeff Bezos them banging on the door. Motherfucking fuck that. Jeff Bezos done kicked the damn door off the hinges now, standing at that motherfucker like, shit, we gonna have a face out. Walmart standing in one corner and Jeff Bezos in the other one. Walmart ain't gonna back down, but them some dope companies. I didn't got off. Let me remember what the question was, because well, maybe want to start a business. But just I believed in myself, and I always wanted to work for myself. And I think the whole thing where I was going was just um I made it happen. I made it happen. That's it. When it boils down to it, I made it happen. I got out there and I did what I did. And here we are today. And we're finna make it bigger. My goal is to leave something for my kids. Not just leave something, but while I'm here, even enjoy it with my kids. You know what I'm saying? And if I find someone, see, I'm single. So if I get with somebody and we we'll have something good. We cool. Like financially, my woman ain't gonna have to worry about money. You got a nigga that work. You ain't got no lazy nigga. You got no lazy man, baby. I work. All right, let's go to the next question. How did I get started? Oh man, that's a good question too. Oh, how did I get started? I guess I'll tell you how I got started with the first. Because I mean the first business that made money, because there's no reason the record label didn't kick off making money. So me telling y'all about the record label getting that started, that was way after I got started with I mean, it was the first thing, but it wasn't the first thing generating income. I got started in cutting grass with my landscaping company and trees. Like I said in my previous videos, like my kid's mom, her dad, really, when I came in and wanted to start getting into my own business, I couldn't find a job. Nobody would hire me. And then he took me on the wing, showing me like, hey, let's get up there, be over here in the morning at the house, and we're gonna leave out, go to work. And he paid me $120 for that one day. Man, I thought I was Gucci. I was like, shit, hell yeah, 120. And we went out here and just did some trees, cut some trees, and this shit was laid back like this. Man, I'm cool. I can do this. Man, say less. Do y'all know that was the only time that man paid me $120? That was the first and last time that he paid me from when I was up under him. Like after that, I had to take control of the money because him being in charge of the money, you ain't gonna get you're not gonna get yours. He was a regular black business owner. Yeah, you wasn't gonna get yours if you didn't learn how to do it. But I thank him though, because he gave me something that was more valuable than the money though. He gave me skills, he gave me knowledge. And that is shit, I guess the word would be invaluable because you can't put a value. It's so bad. It's so much of a value. How do I put a price on it? Because of how valuable it is. I guess this the right word. Invaluable because I'm not sure. I'm not sure on it. But it was that like the old saying, you can give me a fish or you can teach me how to fish. And he taught me how to fish and I perfected that. And still to this day, he'll tell you they call me baby boy. So like man, I ain't teaching baby boy nothing else. Shit, he'll take some shit and he gonna run it. He gonna turn it into a business. He know how to flip it. And I always been smart. So don't think just because I got been, I was book smart, but he taught me to hustle smart. That's how and I took the hustle and turned the hustle into a business. So you don't want to keep just a hustle. Hustle is not gonna be you're not gonna be able to a hustle is something that has no structure, I guess is what I'm saying. You just getting up, you're gonna see what you can do, how long that lasts, and until you're gonna squeeze as much out of it as you can until you can't squeeze no more. But a business is something you structure to keep it making money and you understand the P&Ls, you understand the ups and downs, you understand putting people in positions. A business is set up in a certain different format versus a hustle. A hustle, I'm just get up, see what I can make happen, and then we'll go from there. So he taught me a lot of that shit. He taught me how to do it, and I just turned it into a business and made the business do what it do. So when he got pulled me under his wing, like I said, I got that first 150. And after he gave me that 150, man, I'm thinking like, okay, I can go to work with him then consistently. Shit, this is cool. I can deal with 150. Shit. And then we go to work the next day. Now, when you go the right way, you're supposed to get paid every day. But hell, when with him, it was, well, I gave you 150. We didn't finish the job that day. We had to go back. So with him, we go back to the job. And in my mindset, I'm coming from job. If I go work at Walmart and work today, even if I didn't finish the job today, when I come into Walmart tomorrow, I'm still gonna get paid on the clock. Man, I just paid you yesterday. So you telling me that 150 to yesterday go with that down today's pay too? The fuck? Oh no, this shit ain't work. This shit ain't work. No, this shit ain't work. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna cut it. And so then goddamn, I tried to give him another chance. Then we went and did another job, and then he cut me. He gave me a work the day and gave me. I think we worked all day, like 12 hours. So then he shot me like $50. Oh, this ain't gonna work. No, nah. I gotta learn. I gotta take it over. Yeah, I gotta take it over. This ain't gonna cut it. I can see this ain't gonna cut it. So I took that over and I had to leave that shit alone and go do my own thing. So what I ended up doing was I worked a lot of odds and ends jobs after I left on Walmart, and I work here to pay. And I used to try what I'd do if a job fired me. I knew I get unemployment, and then fire me, and then I have time to go push my business. And so I was like, cool. That was kind of like, I guess you can say, my safety net for me. That was a safety net. Like, okay, cool. I get unemployment. Bam, I can go do this. So 1 year happened, that didn't work. And I'm thinking I'm gonna get it. They fired me. I'm like, okay, cool. I get unemployment. And oh, well, I'm kind of getting ahead. You asked me how did I get started? Okay, so how did I get started? I was 19, and when I was 19 years old, this guy that I knew, his dad owned a landscaping company, and his dad came at me and he said, "Baby boy," that's what they like to say. Y'all know me as mailman, but everybody used to call me baby boy then. Said, "Baby boy, you you when you carry yourself as a young man, very structured, and I can see you running a business, man. You ever thought about running a landscaping company?" Oh shit, I'm 19. I don't know. I mean, no, cool. If it'll make me money, I'm cool with it. Like I didn't never think about it, but shit. So what he tried to do, he said, what I'm gonna do, man? He said, I'm gonna sell you my customers. You give me $5,000 and you can have the customers. So I'm thinking like, okay, now mind at this time I don't have $5,000, but it's interesting if I can get it and give him $5,000. I'm gonna tell you this: I don't know shit about business at this time. I'm just trying to get into business. So I brought the idea. I told my cousin about it. Thank God I had somebody I could talk to. Having people in your corner that you can talk to that'll give you good advice is a good thing to do. People always say talk to a psychiatrist. Don't you? If you can't talk to a psychiatrist or you can't afford it, just have somebody you can talk to. It's all about talking. That's all that matters. As long as you have someone to talk to, then you're doing good. And I had my cousin to talk to, and I told my cousin, I was like, look, man, look at it. I know his dad came at me and was like, "Hey, look, I'll be a good business person. The dude is cutting grass, da da da, and he gonna sell me his people for $5,000. He'll send me all his customers." So thank God, my cousin was like, "Man, hell no, don't give him no $5,000. What if them people don't like you? What if they don't want you to cut their grass? They know him, they don't know you." So then he said, "You there? How you might not get your money back. You know what I'm saying? You don't give them no $5,000. You shit. Go out there and get your own customers. At least you got them know that these people they actually want your services because they calling you. Go out there and find your own clientele and shit." So I'm like, okay, well, shit, okay, all right, cool, fuck it, let's do it. Now most people say that's the hardest way because if I had went to that dude, they would have thought that was the easier way. But in reality, it was more work into it. But to me, it was the easier way because, like he said, what if I had spent that 5 grand and them people didn't want me to do their work? I would have been out of 5,000, and then it probably could have discouraged me from wanting to do it because I'm like, man, shit, fuck it, I did that and that didn't happen. I'm not gonna do this no more, or whatever the fact may be. But going the way that my cousin told me to do it and go ahead and say, just get your own people, it taught me the groundwork. It taught me how to find my customers, which is very important, especially moving forward as I got better. Because you're gonna lose some customers and you're gonna gain customers. And when you lose people, you need to always know how to go find more, And it's that was very, very important. That was a very important lesson. And so that's how I got started. When I got the flyers out and we started passing out flyers, putting flyers on people mailboxes, doors, and cars, just passing out flyers. And tell y'all, I was robbing Peter to pay Paul like a motherfucker. Like literally, I was robbing Peter to pay Paul. I would go first. I first started off, I think, with a little lawnmower I got maybe from the pawn shop and little cheap ass weed eaters and shit. And I start out with that and I use them. And then when they'll fuck up. Like, oh man, I'm tired of this used shit. Now I don't have no money right now. Yeah, like y'all. And I got at this time, I think I probably had I know I had one child. I think my second one was on the way. I think I had, yeah, my son D was she had him. Yeah, she had him by this time. So now I got these two kids and I'm trying to go out here and take care of them, take care of the family and be a family man and be a provider at the same time, all while at the same time I'm dealing with this bullshit case. And it's just a whole bunch of shit just going on. I got the case, I gotta take care of them, and it's just a whole bunch of shit going on. So I'm not making really shit. Like I say, robbing Peter to pay Paul. So what I have to do, I can't really go buy new equipment because I ain't got the money to buy new equipment, but I need new equipment. So what I do is I might have a bill that's due or something. I go to Walmart and I buy whatever money I got. I buy a lawnmower from Walmart, right? I buy the lawnmower and I buy and then probably go to Home Depot or something to grab a weed eater. I'll go out and do all my jobs. And then after I do all my jobs, I go take it back And I take it back and I return them. I return it to get the money, the initial investment back, because I still gotta pay to get the job done. And I keep on doing this, especially if it was a job that was a real important job that was gonna pay me pretty decent. I didn't want to have no shitty equipment. And then like jobs that was just okay, I just get some shitty equipment and just make it work and save on my money. And I did that for a while. Oh, let me tell you, the first house, this is the first thing. It could have discouraged me, but it didn't. First time I really got my flyers out, got ready to go cut. I had a 1995 Mitsubishi Galant. Nighttime. It was maroon Ford Galant. This motherfucker smoked like a motherfucker. When I tell y'all this motherfucking car smoke, I might be downtown. We used to go downtown to when Buckhead was popping before all the buildings in Atlanta then came up. And Buckhead is not the Buckhead if you're in Atlanta today. It's not what it was back in 2000, 2001, 2003, 4, and 5. And Buckhead was a totally different place back then. So this car used to smoke so goddamn bad. We'll be sitting in traffic. Now, if you from Atlanta, if you lived in Atlanta at that time, Peachtree Street used to be on Swole. You might sit on Peachtree Street in traffic getting from, let's say I'm gonna kind of paint a picture for y'all. If you're down by where the Hooters is on Peachtree and you're going back towards Buckhead, um, um, and you're gonna sit on that from that Hooters, you're gonna sit in traffic all the way until you get to what the old IHOP, all that. That's because that's what everything primarily was, where everybody was going, because that's where all the clubs and the bars was. You would sit your ass in traffic damn near for 2 hours, just stop and go. Now my car was so fucking. The car wasn't a bit. I got it from the auction. My mama bought it for me. Um, my mama bought this. She invested in because she like, okay, my son need a car and he in Georgia and you got my grandbabies here, so she bought this car for me. And I think she bought it on her credit card too for me. I got a good mama. Mama really believed in me through all my bullshit that I was going through. My mom, my auntie, they was always there for me. They was always there for me. Great family. So y'all get to know me more as I do these more podcasts. Y'all get to know me a lot more. Cause again, I'm gonna do podcasts, but I want y'all to know me. Even though I'm having fun and I'm gonna be doing different shows with different people, y'all want y'all to get to know who Mailman is too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just down to earth, cool, laid back dude. Just chill. That's it. So my mama bought me this Galant. So now, like I said, we in traffic on Peachtree Street. This motherfucker, you just sitting there, and all of a sudden that motherfucker starts smoking out the whole fucking street. Smoke every fucking where, just from idling. The car just embarrassing than a motherfucker. I'm trying to have fun and go down here and enjoy myself. And this motherfucker just smoking the shit out of motherfuckers. I'm talking about if you was in a drop top, I never know you was mad at me because my shit was smoking. That shit was a smoker. I'm talking about that motherfucker was a motherfucking smoker. That motherfucker must have had some kind of it was a smoker. Let me just say it that way. That motherfucker was a smoker. I got so embarrassed and I turned around in the middle of the fucking street and just did a U-turn and got the fuck on. Like went down little back roads and shit and cut through all this shit. Man, them motherfucker wasn't finna be laughing at my ass. They probably was like this motherfucker here, but I wasn't finna let them see I got the fuck on. But that car got me started though. The car got me started. So I remember my first job. I pulled up. I had went and passed out some flyers, and dude called from out the flyers, and got my first job. So I'm like, cool, finna go. Threw everything in the trunk of the car, loaded it up. Oh, bam! Everything in the car. We ready to go. Gated community. Now I know. I mean, I didn't cut a couple of jobs, but this kind of like my first official big job from doing what I do in Atlanta, gated community, ready to go. Pull up in front of the guy house. Man, like ready. I know I can do this. It wasn't the equipment. It's not the equipment. It's the person that's operating the equipment. That's what the skills is. Because you got some people that can do shit with a weed eater and make it look better than a motherfucker that's doing it with a riding lawnmower. So it's the operator. But at this time, this dude wasn't hearing that shit. When I pulled up in that Mitsubishi Galant with that lawnmower out the trunk, hanging out, man, I get out, I'm ready to go. cut this man, yo. I need this money. I need this money, you know. God damn, I need this money, man. And I'm like, shit, I gotta pay some bills. I got a girl, I got kids. I need this money. Man, tell me, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'm lost. Like, what? I ain't even did nothing, dog. I just pulled up. Let me just give me a chance. Nah. You good. You good. I'm good. Broke my heart. I'm fucked up because I need this money. I needed the money at the time. I'm broke than a motherfucker trying to make this shit happen. Can't get a job. And this dude shut me down. He shut me down just because he seen me in the car. But I didn't let that hold me back though. I was a little depressed. I was a little sad over that one. It hurt my feelings because when you think about, damn, I need this money to pay for my bills. I need this. I was excited, and then only for him to shut me down and did not get the money. So it was a lesson learned, but I didn't give up. I didn't give up. That's the key. I did not give up. I kept on pushing and I kept on moving. I didn't care. I didn't let that I mean that moment was a hurtful moment, but I didn't let that moment define me. After that moment, I went back, recuperated, kept moving, and I can't remember if I got another call the next day or something, but obviously we did something right because we here today. So that was how I got started, man. I was going to Home Depot, Walmart, getting places, going to the pawn shop, buying what I could buy, use it, make some money, take income tax return money, invest it, throw that in there. I say it took me 4 years before I started to actually turn a profit. I probably could have did it faster, but I was young and I had to teach myself business. And you at that young age, you scared to ask for your money because you're so used to a company just paying you a paycheck. So you're you're not used to going in. It's like okay, this customer, well, you know, I did the work, and customers smell when you got them new. Oh, they use that shit to their advantage. Them mother suckers know. Oh, you knew. So they know that you're not really educated to how business work, or that the fact that, oh yeah, you did the work, well, you better do this if you want me to pay you. You doing this because you want this person to pay you, not realizing, motherfucker, you gonna pay me regardless. Now I wasn't like that then. No, but I'm like that now. Oh, you gonna pay me. That's one thing I have learned. I know I'm gonna get my money. Yeah, shit. I'm gonna get my money. I don't care if you care. Say, oh well, he worry about the money. I gotta let me say this one. I had a customer leave a comment one time and say about, oh, he care about money. My business is a for-profit business. Yes, I'm worried about the money. It is for profit. I do this to make money. So I don't know why people try to make shit sound bad and say, "Oh well, he care about the money." Shit, what you think I do it for? Why you think I didn't come cut your? I don't cut your yard or pick up your trash or cut your tree or haul your junk or build your retaining walls, or I don't do that shit just to say, "Oh, I did it for you." I did this shit because you got there and say, "Hey, I got the money, I got the skills. We're gonna do an even trade. I'm gonna use my skills to give you the wall that you want, and you're gonna pull out that money and give me the money that I require." That's it. Simple trade. Simple trade. I don't. It's A to B. But when people know when you're young, they'll use that shit to their advantage and try to get over on you and try to misuse you until you start really yearning how to. It's like it's sad to say this, and I understand. I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. You have to be an asshole in business. It is what it is. You got to be an asshole, you know. And it's like people respect the asshole more than they respect the nice guy. Cause you be nice, they gonna fuck you over. They gonna fuck you over left or right. I mean, and it ain't no certain age limit. Older people will try to fuck you over too. You can do a thing. Well, somebody they older and they gonna, they gonna use that shit to your advantage. They gonna gotta use that shit and say, "Well, come on now, son. Now you gotta help granddaddy out now." Man, granddaddy sitting on so much fucking guap. Granddaddy about to go trick out that guap, but he wants you to give him some good work. Or grandmama use, and I'm not saying it. I'm telling you my experiences. They will use that to their advantage. You can't. You gotta if you keep it business at all times, I don't care old, young, middle, whatever. If you always keep it business, it's always gonna be respectful. They might not feel like you just gotta look, nah, I can't, this is what it costs. Be upfront with them, tell them what the price is. They 9 times out of 10 got it. They just trying to see if you got then they can squeeze you. And if you allow them to squeeze you, they gonna squeeze you. You know, which it is. Hey, if you allow it, you allow it. And trust me, I done got it. They done got me. I was wet behind the ears at one point. I didn't know, until I knew. Once I knew, like not no more. So that's what I teach my kids now. So that way my kids can come out the game. They got somebody that has the knowledge now. They come out the goddamn gate running. They can come out at 17, 18, 19, already knowing how to do it because they got somebody, they got a blueprint, they got a plan, they got a foundation to stand on. I didn't have that. I had to goddamn clear the trees and grade it, remove the stumps, level the dirt out, goddamn get everything prepped up even, then lay the concrete just to have my foundation. I had to do all that work. To like with my children now, it's easy. They just hit dad, da 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 da. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, fuck it, let's figure it out. And then they watch dad. My kids I've been running my own business since all of them was born. So it's just normal for seeing dad doing what dad do. It's just normal to them now. It's been normal to them for a long time. So but that's how I got started, just running into the questions of asking me how I got started. That's how I got started. And just to summarize real quick, I went in, I believed in myself. I needed to make money. And I wasn't worried about having the perfect. I just wanted to do good work. And going in there with that lawnmower helped me purchase that my first truck. Well, I bought this 1973 inline six Chevy C10. This motherfucker, let me tell y'all this. I gotta tell y'all the story. So now I done got it. And this is probably 2004, 2005. I had a partner at the time. I told him, I said, bro, I need to get a truck because this Galant I can't keep taking this stuff in and out the trunk of the car. I got to carry it. I was staying in some apartments, got to carry the lawnmower upstairs, downstairs every time I load just to keep it safe and all this stuff. And then putting it in and out the car, it was a lot. And I told my partner, I said, man, I got to find me a truck, man. I said, we're going to get in the car and we're going to just ride this weekend. And so at that time, my partner like, all right, cool, let's do it. So it was a Sunday and get in the car and we go ride. And I just picked the destination. I drove all the way out to Stone Mountain, Georgia. Now, mind you, I lived in Douglas County, Georgia. Stone Mountain about 45 minutes away from me. Now, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Nope, no. Only plan in this situation was the plan to go to Stone Mountain. That's the only plan. Everything else to say, what area, where in Stone Mountain, what roads, what that none was planned. It was improvised. I moved and just went and just said, I'm gonna get lost. That's one thing my aunt taught me when I get lost. As long as you know the highway, you'll get back home. So that's what I did. I went to Stone Mountain and I said, I'm gonna get lost. Go out to Stone Mountain. So me and my partner ride. And me and him riding, and we just ride through neighborhoods. Don't know none of these streets. Couldn't even. If you had to ask me the next month where I went, because I did remember it the next day. So, but if you had to ask me the next month where I got that truck from, maybe the next week after I got the truck, couldn't remember. But we went and got this. We was riding through this neighborhood, and my partner was looking. My partner looked. He said, "Bro," he said, "There go a truck in the yard." I said, back there, I seen a truck. So I turned around. I'm in the Galant now. I'm in the Galant that I had the lawnmowers in. So I'm riding in the Galant with I ain't got the lawnmowers this time, but I'm in the Galant. So we turned back around. He showed me where he seen the truck at and go knock on the door. I asked this dude, I said, man, I seen this truck in your driveway. I said, you trying to sell it? You want to sell it? I want to buy it. I need a truck. I got a lawn care business and I need a truck. How much you want for it? He said, yeah, I sell it to you. I think he wanted $300 for it at the time. So he wanted $300, $400 for the truck. So I said, okay, cool. I said, I'm gonna have I had my kid's mom. Well, I probably said father-in-law at that time because I was with my kid's mom at that time. So I said, I'm gonna have him come look at it, look at the truck. And if he tell me everything's good with the truck, then I go ahead and buy it. So now I really don't have the extra income to really pay this man $300. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. But I need a truck. So we we leave. Come back the next day. This time I got my kid's mom and her dad with me. And he looked and he said, "Oh, hold on, y'all. Excuse me." Boy, I tell you, I've been talking, man, and just talking. I told y'all I like to talk. So I I bring them back. We go look at the truck. My kids, mom, dad get up under the Pete get up under the name. We call Pete. Pete, that's her dad name, Pete. So Pete get up under the hood, and Pete start playing around with whatever the fuck he playing around with. I don't know. I don't know shit. Let me let him do his thing. So Pete play around with it. He said, "Hit it, baby boy, hit it." So I turn it. Don't do that. But it's turning though. I'm surprised. I'm like, oh shit. You got this motherfucker doing some shit. So he played with it a little bit more, a little bit more. He said, hit it, hit it. Yeah. Boom. That motherfucker started up. Like, oh shit. He got it started. Like, yeah. So I go to the dude. Now, mind you, I don't have the $300 or some dollars that this man want for this truck. I don't have it. So I'm asking. So we scrape up. I got $128.50. That's all I got. So I go up to the dude and I asked him, I said, look, man, I said, I'm trying to start my landscaping company. I need a truck, man. I said, I only got $128 to buy this truck from you. Will you work with me on it? Will you work with me on the truck for the $128? And man, this guy was an angel. Angel, man. This guy said, yeah, man. I buy the truck. I sell it to you for $128, man. That you good. Gave me a bill of sale on the truck. We figured it out. And then I don't know. I got the truck started, and I think I had to borrow some money or something. I can't remember because I end up when we got it, I had to go to AutoZone or Advanced Auto, and we had to do some work. I don't know. I think put a battery and something in it and do a little bit of something. I know we had to go do something because we were still out there, and got it there. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I don't think it. Yeah, I can't really remember. This was so many years ago. I'm talking about. Oh, this was about 17, 18 years ago. So I'm trying to remember. I know we had to do something at the auto store, and yeah. We had to go get like a battery or something at the auto store because it was daylighted at the time when we bought it, and then it was still daylight at the auto store. And now check this shit out, y'all. I didn't find this shit out until later. I'm gonna tell you how much God be with me. God be protecting my black ass. God is always protecting my black ass. Um, I get this truck. Now remember, this truck was in this man yard. Me and my partner had seen it the day before. But obviously, this truck just been sitting. Now, why he parked it, I don't know why the fuck he parked it. Didn't even ask him. I was young. I just knew I needed a truck. But he parked this truck. I get the truck, like I told y'all, go to Advance, we get AutoZone, get what we gotta do, get the battery. Now I tell my kids, mine, and they follow behind me in the truck. They in the car, I'm in the truck. And we're on what highway was we on? I think it was 285. We was on 285, and we was it's like a fucking 8-lane highway out by Spaghetti Junction, if you know what Spaghetti Junction is in Atlanta. So we on 285. This truck got one headlight. I mean, two headlights, one tail light. So I'm driving. Whenever I hit the brakes, if I hit the brakes, the motherfucking truck will pull to the left or pull to the right. So I gotta kind of take it easy. But it's dark, and I'm on a 8-lane busy ass fucking highway. So I'm just praying all the way there, praying all the way there. Now praying all the way there to get to the house. Just make it. I'm taking my time to get there. Just taking my time. Get it to the house safely and park it. Now, remember now, I just told you if I had the brakes or something or certain things, the truck will pull left, right, either way. It was horrible. So I'm like, okay, I need to maybe change the brakes and do some things on it just to get the truck right. So I'm take it to a shop, just brakes, to see if they'll change the brakes for me. They want to charge me almost $1,000. I don't have $1,000. So when you broke, you learn how to do some shit. I'm telling you now, if you're a man or if you're a woman, if you done been broke, god damn it, you learn how to do some shit. I don't care if you've been broke and you want to go get you something to eat and the food costs $20 and you only got five, you gonna figure out how to make a $20 meal out of $5. Shit you ain't never did before. You gonna when you broke, being broke teaches your ass some shit. Broke give you skills that you didn't know you had. I bullshit you not. Being broke, it gives you skills that you did not know you had. Being broke will help you ask somebody to help you and tell them, hey, look, you can help me. I'm gonna help you. Help me. Because I'm helping me, but I need a little help from you to help me help me. And, you gonna ask and get out there to do it because you're trying to save on that labor cost. So you trying to cut. So I can't afford $1,000 to get these breaks done. And it probably would have been more because when I get to y'all, I'm telling you about the brakes, how the truck was swerving. It probably would have been more, huh? Shit. I'm about to probably wrap this up and turn this into a part two. Because I still got a shitload of questions that I haven't even goddamn finished this question. But this question is a good question. So I think I am gonna do a part two after this. I'm gonna wrap it up after this. I might ask one more question if it's a short question. But so now I don't have this 1,000. So what I end up doing, the little bread, I asked my cousin if he knew somebody that can help me change the brakes. I went up all the way up to AutoZone and I bought all the parts. Now all the parts for this truck cost me only $130, and they was gonna charge me $1,000. But all the parts for all four wheels that I needed, everything, only $130 for this truck. Now you gotta remember, it's a 1973 inline, either 1973 or 1976. I can't remember, somewhere in between them years. Inline straight six Chevy C10. So now I didn't bought all these brake parts. Like, damn, that's all that shit cost. They ain't gonna charge me 1,000. Man, fuck this. I'm gonna learn how to do this. I'm gonna learn this shit. So now, my cousin partner come over, and he comes over, and Al come over, and Al come help me do the brakes because it had shoes in the back. And so now here we go. We taking the shoes off and taking the brakes off so we can do the brakes. Now remember, I told y'all that when I hit the brakes, they got down my truck will pull left to right or right to left, whichever one. It was scary as shit driving this truck on this busy ass highway. Especially the first time I hit them bitches, because I hit them thinking like, okay, cool. And ooh, that motherfucker started fishtailing like a motherfucker. That rear end started fucking swinging. Like, oh shit, now scared than a motherfucker. Oh man, you talking about some scary shit. So now here we is taking those goddamn brakes, y'all, like, taking the tires off so we can upgrade the brakes. This motherfucker ain't got no brakes. Here I am driving this motherfucking truck on the highway. Y'all, when I took all the tires off, it was only one set of motherfucking brakes on that truck. I think that was on the driver's side wheel. That's it. No fucking, the other three tires ain't got brakes. The motherfucker's gone. They fucking gone. One brake on this damn truck. And I done drove this motherfucker from Stone Mountain, Georgia, all the way back over here to Douglasville, Georgia, on one motherfucking brake on a wheel. Now, if that ain't God, that ain't, you can't tell me that ain't goddamn God. Riding on one goddamn brake. Man, I hit that motherfucker and goddamn just feeling like overexcited and hit the goddamn gas and I could have killed my damn self. Goddamn, or killed somebody else. riding on one brake. So I'm these are my true stories of me running my business. Like I said, I done been through some shit. So when I tell y'all about business, I'm not telling y'all some shit that I assumed or some shit that I guessed. I was in this shit from the goddamn. I built the paint. I created the fucking dirt and the mud that I was in. When I say I got it out the fucking mud, that's how deep in that motherfucker. I created the dirt and the damn mud right there, and you know we made do that. We got them brakes off. I learned how to change the shoes on the truck and the brakes on the vehicle. Now today I don't fuck with them today because shit, I take my shit to the shop and pay people to do it now. But I can do them if I had to do it. I don't like fucking with shoes, the brake shoes. That shit is crazy. And then fucking with the brakes on my dualies is even worse. I never changed the brakes on the dually. By the time I got there, I was able to afford to get the shit done. But I done seen it done. The brakes on a fucking dually. Oh man, the rear brakes, you got to take the whole fucking rear axle out just to change the fucking brakes on the dually. It's a fucking headache. I watched the mechanic do it. Thank God I had the money to pay somebody. All right, yeah, somebody calling me. Let's see here. Why did they call? They interrupted me. Why did they my whole damn screen shit off? It went to uh I'm gonna answer the phone in the middle of this, y'all. See what you want. Now I'm in my office. What do you want? Call Desi phone. All right. That was my kids, mom. Y'all see. This y'all getting this shit in real time. Like literally as I'm not this real shit. That was my headache right there. Oh, that's my headache. Oh, that was my headache in the middle of this. That's my fucking headache. But hey, that's my kid's mom. Can't be. That's who I chose. That's who I had kids with. So hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, it is what it is. We got kids for life, so it ain't nothing I can do. Goddamn, can't be together, but goddamn, we got kids for life. Um, what was it? She interrupted me, and I gotta remember what the hell I was saying. I know I was telling y'all about the breaks. But God, yeah. God was with me. God was with me. You know what I'm saying? Um, just looking at some of the things that I done went through. I can't even remember what the hell I was saying before she called me. I know I was saying something, y'all, but and by the time I go back to watch the video is gonna be recorded because we're recording live. So shit, I can't go back and rewind this shit and come back and do it. So it is what it is. I gotta pick up from where I hung up the phone with her ass at. But that's how I got started, man. That's one of my stories into getting started. I took a lot of chances to get to where I'm at, and you know, to learn a lot, and became. Oh, I was telling y'all about the brakes on my dually. That's what I was saying. The brakes on the dualies is a motherfucker's chain. I don't fuck with them. I let the shop fuck with them. I'm not fucking with them. But that's how I got started. That is how I got started into running running my landscaping company. And then everything else just kind of came out the backs of the landscaping company. As I got better with business with landscaping, I started being able to compare this business to that business. And then once I realized, hell, any business, I don't care if I start whatever business, nail salon or sell hair weave, the fundamentals of a business are the same. They don't change. The product just changed. And once I learned that, I got good. All right. All right, y'all. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can answer one more question for part one. And after that, we're gonna call it a wrap for the night. All right. The next question for part one is you must have a lot of money to start. No. No, I did not. I did not have a lot of money to start. No, that's a capital N, a capital O, another capital O, and 10 more capital O's after that. No, I didn't have a lot of money to start. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. When I started my business, started with a dream. I started with the dream. Started with a thought process. And with that thought process, I built. I worked jobs. I worked at McDonald's. Um, I think the first job that I loved when I was 18, I did maintenance. I started learning how to do maintenance, repairs and shit. And then after that, I did I said I worked at McDonald's. I got my job at McDonald's. McDonald's helped me get my job at Walmart. And then from Walmart, I just started getting little knickknacks, odd and end jobs. At that time, I only worked the longest I ever worked for a company was for a year. I worked for Walmart for 1 year, and I did this maintenance job for 1 year. Them the two longest jobs I ever worked in my life. My life. Until I started working for myself. But that was the two longest I have besides working for myself. That was the two longest I ever worked. And what I did was, no, I did not have a lot of money at all to get started. I I took the little bit that I had. What I did, I took income tax. I took that money and I invested it in myself. That's what I did. I took the income tax money and invested. I took the money from my jobs and invested it. Um, a lot of long nights. You know what I'm saying? I was broke, man. Shit, my kid's mom, goddamn, was going. She was in the middle that just called me when I was building this business. Was gonna leave me when I was broke. She knew I couldn't afford to pay the rent, and I was dependent upon her. While I was trying to build this business up, I wasn't making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I'm depending on her to be my backbone to help me. I'm making money, but I needed two incomes. You know what I'm saying? Like we needed the two incomes in order to make this thing really grow. And in the midst of that, man, she was gonna walk out on me because I wasn't making money. I was broke. You know what I'm saying? I was broke. I was broke. Like if I can find something that's close to me that I can break. That's how broke I was. Take a pretzel and break it. I was broke. You know what I'm saying? I was invested in but my broke was a different broke. See, I was broke, investment broke. So my broke was okay. I get this, and I'm putting it back to keep it growing. So if I get 100, I'm throwing 100 back in. So I ain't got no more money to give out. If I get 300, I'm throwing 300 back in. I don't have a lot to give out. Or if I get 300, I might put 100 into the house and 200 back into the business. So I'm broke. I don't have my broke. I was broke building up. So it wasn't a broke being stagnant or not doing nothing. My broke was a different broke. So when I say I was broke, it's meaning that I was broke because I was investing to build to be able to do the things that I do today, which it paid off for me. Thank God. So I didn't have a lot of money at all, but I took the things that I took the ways that I was making money, and I believed in myself and I invested in myself and took that money. I wasn't going out buying stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going out doing stupid ass shit. I was doing shit that, how most people that say get the tax money. They man, give me your tax man. I'm gonna flip that. I flipped that into legal shit, not illegal shit. And so that's how I got. That's how I was able to obtain the things that I have attained. And then at one point, I started thinking like you can't after you get to that certain level, you start having to say, okay, we can't worry about taxes on getting income back now. Now we got to figure out how we don't pay so much to Uncle Sam. Now, it switches over. And then once you get to that switch of trying to figure out how many your write-offs, I need to have me enough write-offs and shit like that I need to spend this money. So if I keep it, I'm gonna have to give up so much 30%, 40%, whatever the tax, you got to give up so much money. You're like, whoa, goddamn, hold on, man. Hold the fuck on. So you start to realize, you start learning things, and you start reinvesting. So no, I was broke. I didn't start out with a lot of money. Um, and I just worked though. I did work, and I took what I had and I invested and I believed in myself, and that's how I got to where I'm at today. Believing in myself and investing, and and the man you see today, the man that you're listening to on this podcast, that's how I became that man. So to answer that question, no again. No, I did not have a lot of money when I got started. So all right, we're gonna go ahead and call this a wrap for the night. We're gonna call this a wrap for the night, and I'll pick back up tomorrow. I had fun with this, y'all. I had a great time. I enjoyed this conversation tonight. I'll pick back up tomorrow, jump back on here tomorrow. Like I say, I'm at the point, fuck it. I'm just doing it now. I'm not gonna overthink this shit. I'm just doing it. Um, so that's the goal. Just do it. Fuck it. Not trying to goddamn be perfect. And that's it. So that's what my conclusion is gonna be tonight. Um, Fuck it. Do you. Don't worry about what everything people think. Don't worry about it because it ain't perfect. Don't worry about because it's, everybody goddamn will say, well, you ain't, and I'm gonna use this. I know I used Walmart earlier, but when you start something, people, you ain't Walmart, you ain't this, you ain't this. But I always remember, let me tell all my aspiring business people, just because you ain't Walmart today, you Walmart at the beginning. That's important. Fuck Walmart today. The important part is being Walmart at the beginning because Walmart was you in 1964. So just because people see Walmart today, they don't. I don't give a fuck about that. I get to where they at today. I got to start at the beginning. So I go back and look at 1964. As a matter of fact, even if they started the corporation, let's go back to 1960 because the business had already been started. Just because the corporating date was 1964, the business could have been started in 1960. So we need to go back and see what they was then. That storage building when they was laughing at him, when Kmart was getting built, when Sears was getting built, now them days. Go back in them days. See, that's what's important. See, people start trying to compare you to instantly, like you supposed to instantly be successful. You supposed to, oh man, I'm gonna start a business. Bam, today I'm Walmart. Oh, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. It takes time. Down, Jeff Bezos shows you that you don't have to take as long. You can catch up, but it takes time. So fuck a motherfucker that don't believe in your dream. You believe in your dream more than them motherfuckers. You don't shit. They ain't the one that's got to do it anyway. And they're gonna be the same motherfuckers that's gonna come back behind you. Want to be, oh man, yeah, that's my partner, that's my brother, that's my sister, that's my cousin. You know, I love we family, whatever, whatever. They're gonna tell y'all this same shit. It is what it is. Don't worry about them. Conclusion. Just fuck them. Do you? All right, we about to get up out of here. As always, follow me on all my social medias. Get at me. I am Mailman, everything. But the best way to get to do it to make it simple is go to iammailman.com. That's going to take you to everything. Everything is on the website. Everything. You can go straight to the website and you're going to be able to see everything that we have going on right there on the website. So go check that out. I hope y'all enjoyed part one of this whole podcast. How did I get started in business? Hoping y'all enjoyed this. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to it. Hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell, donate. That cash up, that PayPal. If you like what you heard, I mean, donate a quarter of it. Shit, I ain't picky. I promise to God, I'm the most humblest person that y'all ever meet. Goddamn, donate a quarter, 10 cents. Hey, I like it. All this shit adds up. It adds up over time. $1, whatever you want to do. I'm grateful. Y'all have a good night. It's Mailman. Let's talk about it. I enjoyed this business segment of how I got started. I am Mailman. We out of here. Whoop whoop. And